You are welcome back to Viewpoint. And the topic we are talking about today is avoid zeal without guidance. Zeal without guidance. What is zeal to you and I? Zeal is the propelling force that pushes an individual to perform a task that wouldn't have been done naturally without strength. Zeal is like a passion that pushes someone to embark on a journey that naturally he wouldn't have done. Zeal is like an interest that somebody have to do something that is difficult that naturally he wouldn't have done. Now, for you to avoid a zeal without guidance, so that your intention will not be misconstrued at the end of the day, let me bring a short story to our notice. Let me bring you a short story to us. There was an aged woman that is very agile. During the weekday, when she's bored at home, she used to visit a clergy, a pastor. She will go to the clergy house to greet them and eventually go back to her house. So, on a fateful day, she visited the man of God. And after they have discussed, she was coming back to her house. Then she felt like going to the church and say some prayers there. So when she entered the church, she was praying. After praying, she observed that the seat of the pastors were tattered, it was dirty, and it was dusty, which it shouldn't be like that. Naturally and normally, according to the ordinance of the church, women are not permitted to enter the chancel where the priest are sitting during service. But the woman said, by virtue, she has stopped menstruating for the past 20 years. Definitely, she has become a man that she can do it. She actually have a good intention. And she looked for water, for brush, and for bucket. She went to the place. She went home, came back, and washed the place. It was thoroughly cleaned, very neat. Then she departed and left for her house. When she got home, she slept. So in the evening, she didn't know. She just woke up and realized that part of her dress was already wet. She was like, what is happening? But behold, my viewers at home, it was menstruation for over 20 years that she had stopped. She was afraid. She called the pastor. She called all her children. This is what I feel. This is what I see. What is happening to me? The people that were around, they came around to meet her. Mama, what is happening to you? When she was trying to explain, they were now asking her, where did she go to? What did you eat? What happened to you? So many things in order to be able to trace what could have happened. Behold, the pastor was able to deduce the fact that she actually entered the chancel where she's supposed not to enter. And that was zeal, but it was done wrongly. They prayed for her because she was innocently wrong. And by the virtue of that grace, she was delivered from that. My viewers at home, whatever you want to do, wherever you meet yourself, no matter how zealous you may be, try to look at the direction and the regulations in that place first before you embark on any journey, so that your good intentions will not backfire on you and will not be misunderstood about you. It is good to have good intentions, but when it is done wrongly or done with the wrong people, there is tendency to regret at the end of it. As you are doing this, you will be happy and it shall be well with you. Shalom.